Welcome back to WorldBox, World Domination. As you can see, we are in Equestria, the world of horses that can talk and have wings and does things that I do not know. But in any case, even though I never have seen these shows, as they are not available in my country, I still do understand that these are quite familiar, familiar, you could say, for many people, and of course very popular in the region where they are shown. Yes, indeed, this is the world of the show My Little Pony. I come across this map on the workshop, and I thought that it would be fun to make a video about it. Now, I have actually prepared this map a month ago, or perhaps even longer, but the situation of the update kept me from actually using this map. And of course, the fact that the mod has also stopped me from using this map for quite some time. But at least now we actually have the map in play. Now, what is WorldBox World Domination to those who are new to the channel and new to the series? Basically, the kingdom are either, well, we have a world first, and then I put down the kingdom myself, or it has already been put down by the map creator. In this case, I put the kingdom down myself, and of course rename them and do some customization. I allow them to develop to the maximum potential. That means maximum size, maximum population possible. Again, I don't think it's gonna be fully accurate because I couldn't activate the cheat for this, the multiple cheats to this one, especially the one that allows me to speed up the times to times 40, because the older save got kind of corrupted, you could say. But of course, even all of the cultures are also allowed to develop to the maximum level. And with a switch of a button, diplomacy run of events shall be on. This will allow the kingdom to declare war, make treaties, form alliances. But in the end, there should only be one single kingdom left behind. Well, left to dominate the entire world, that is. And that will be the winner, the world dominator. Anyway, we are currently in the Age of Moon. The darkness has covered the land here. And the only light that we can see in multiple years will be from the buildings and the fire that civilization has brought. Now, of course, we have all of the, well, I guess all would be kind of a misstatement. I don't know if there are all kingdoms here, but you know, we have a whole host of kingdoms. We have Equestria, we have the Griffin Kingdom, Welforia, Myconate, Serpentia, the Dragon Empire, Manticorema, and Hydracnia. All of these, I believe, are in the original show. I have no idea though, because I've never watched it. But it seems to be interesting. Now, I kind of think that this show has some kind of like stigma toward it. Like, you know, a lot of adult watching a children's cartoon might be a little bit strange, but then again, I see that another show that I am quite familiar with because in my country it actually got shown, which is Winx. That show does actually have a lot of adult viewers as well. I have no idea why, but it seems to be the case. And again, the same could be said for, you know, weeps ass people like me who watch anime, you know. So I allow I think people should be able to enjoy whatever they wish, as long as it does not brought harm upon others directly. Because if you say something like, you know, indirectly, like harming indirectly, then technically we all are harming each other indirectly. So, you know, that really doesn't apply very well to any sort of moral compass. Then again, that is an argument for another day, and I don't think I'm qualified to talk about it. Any case, we are back here in the game, and of course, since we have the mod installed, we have all the technology that a well-established kingdom in the 1800s would have. Guns, gunpowder, and all that kind of stuff. That's fun stuff. Technically, guns are just explosive way for a human to throw, I guess, metal bits at each other. Some would say stone, but then again, what do you qualify as a stone? You know, sometimes stone do have metal bits inside. All right, mines is working. Certainly are working. Now, okay, here's the thing, right? There's a little bit of a kind of strange thing with this map. Now, before the, let's just say before the update, these buildings used to be on the hill, like on top of the hill, and it was possible because of a bug. Now, whenever a hill is covered in snow, civilization can actually build buildings on it. But once the update happens, this has been patched. So these buildings got kind of stuck on the snow. I mean, not on the snow, but you know, on a barren hill, because snow top hill does not exist anymore. At least not in like permanent way. So I kind of like removed the hill around these buildings so that they would actually function and not bug the game out. I hope that would, you know, not do too much of a weird corrupting the data and whatnot. I don't know. I'm not even sure what is it even like. What am I even saying? Come on. Fumbling on words right now. Alright, Milforia is about to declare war. The first in this world that we have seen. That's not the... This is the correct thing. Alright, King Selhill has prepared a war plan against Manticorema. Now, Milforia is kind of a large kingdom. Not exactly the biggest, but they are pretty huge. But Manticoria are not, you know, they aren't just any kingdom to be messed with. These guys are orcs, or at least, you know, represented by orcs, and so they will have a lot of fighting prowess to them. Oh, here we go. Now, you guys should have mobilized your troops to the border here, because Manticorema is much prepared to, you know, counterattack your puny response time. But here we are. Maybe these guys will like to trek across the Griffin Kingdom as kind of a surprise attack, you could say. And it seems that that is the case. But then again, will it be fast enough before Milforia capital burns from the attack of the orcs? Oh, here we go. What? Alright, the elves are marching in here. They are prepared to attack the Manticorema troops. Alright, counterattack has been quelled, and now the real offensive could actually happen. Cannons are getting hurled. I mean, cannonballs are getting hurled at the enemy by multiple cannons here on the Manticorema side. And the troops from the southern flank has arrived to battle. Equestria has also joined forces against Manticorema. Seems that the kingdom of Manticorema has been doing some pretty bad juju, and so they are getting attacked by multiple kingdoms at once. Not exactly something that you would like to see. Kingdom Manticorema has to be reduced to a peripheral colony here. And even so, these guys are also getting attacked on multiple sides. Alright, this cannon's gonna wreak some havoc on the formation of enemy troops, but then again, cannons aren't exactly that resilient. The soldier Asore and Manhele are trying their best to dislodge the cannon here off of its base, but still not exactly going well for them actually. Oh, never mind, the cannon has been destroyed. The one defensive structure in Manticorama, last city of us all, has been removed. Alright, the city is being burned. The last building are getting destroyed by the Elven troops, and in the south here even more equestrian troops have also arrived to the scene to destroy the rest of the kingdom of Manticorama. The last building standing, the windmill has been destroyed, the king has been assassinated, and anytime now we will see the end of the kingdom of Manticorama, and it has gone. We still have some war going on though, the big war between the Griffin Kingdom and Mignognet. Alright, I'm not gonna even bother to say that name. The huge war of the Dragon Empire between the Dragon Empire and Serpentia is also happening. Now these two are relatively small sized kingdom in kind of rural region far in the north of the world here. Serpentia is a little bit less defended due to the low population density and the fact that they are dwarfs, so they just don't fight very well. You see here, maybe the gunsmith of the dwarfs can actually turn the tide, giving their marksmen a little bit better equipment than the orcs. Let's see, the Prussian musket, 1805. This guy has already have one kill. All right. Oh my God! Look at that plus range, huh? All right. This guy's getting shot at by multiple. Oh, nice. Serpentia. That little battalion has already removed much of the offensive troop from Dragon Empire. However, in the eastern flank, the eastern flank is not doing so good here. Enemy troops have already reached the border, the inner city of Gersadum, and they are reaching the border of Saldrum. Or Saldrun. Gersadum has been destroyed. Wow, okay, multiple towns of the Malforia seems to have been destroyed for no reason. What? Well, what is happening here? You see this? Village Ceylon has been destroyed. Village Enon must have been like a very contested region for that to happen, but okay. Back to the war up the north. Oh my God, look at this. It seems that Serpentia, aside from these further south kingdom, part of the kingdom, has been much destroyed here. However, a part of the northern troops, the northern flank, has made it to the village of Tazunok in the far northwestern side of the kingdom of the Dragon Empire. What the heck is going on here? You see this? This makes no sense. The Malforia isn't even at war. What are they doing? Where is a village that is constantly destroyed? Never mind, I'm not gonna even bother. Alright, the dwarf are sort of mounting a... Oh, interesting, look at this. Hang on, let's pause for a second. You see what's happening here? The dwarf aren't exactly keen on attacking the orc head on. So they're actually imposing... They are using their guns as a way to, like, inflict damage upon the orcs here. They are standing on high ground, giving them a bit of range increase. They are going to use a gun, which have increased range, to attack the orcs that are in the village here, kind of like sniper rifles without the scope. And they're also killing. They're sending a little bit of troops here to like kind of draw out the orcish citizens. Not sure if that's gonna work well, but okay. Even archers are joining it. Oh, okay. You can see that in the eastern area, here's the leader, Azedo, has kind of spotted the troop of sniper dwarf, and he is actually sniping them. Oh, never mind. He's going back to like get some information and maybe knock down some ruined buildings. All right, they're shooting at the approaching orcs here from afar. Is this child safe? What is this? What is happening here? It's like they keep constantly building a town and then it gets destroyed. What is going on? Like they can't even build a town here. What is happening? That's weird and very unusual. Alright. Never mind, Muforia is not gonna get that time to rest because now they are attacking poor Serpentia, which is being attacked by the Dragon Empire. Oh, you can still hear the gunshot going on between the dwarf sniping the villagers here. Oh, here we go. The villagers has mounted some defensive, and dawn has risen upon the land once again. No more hiding for the sniper orcs, and the number have also decreased quite a bit due to the cool gun you have here, due to the starvation of the orcs. Alright, are these guys gonna be able to... What is happening? Stop this. Stop this nonsense right away. Alright, must have been a bug or something. Serpentia troops, aside from these guys, are nowhere to be seen. Perhaps they are all spotted over here. They're all like concentrated over in the north here. Then again, this has actually been quite successful. The Dragon Empire numbers has been dwindling for quite some time here. What the heck? You see that guy? That guy was fast. He's caffeinated. I didn't even give him any caffeine. How the heck did he get that kind of buff? Alright. Well, it seems that the Dragon Empire might not be doing so hot right now. They're also they are also being attacked by Equestria. Something is going on here that prevent these guys from creating more villages, which I think might be a bug, but okay. Yeah, look at this. They're trying to build a village, but none of them can actually, like, you know, form a building to start actually building some stuff. And I'm not sure why. Well, I guess we just have to deal with it because of this. I'm not going to rebuild the map from the scratch. Alright? It's not gonna be the case. Way too lazy for that. Let's just make up the lower region that the land is cursed, basically. Also, King Ass Ogre over here is being bodied by an entire army. Still has like 70 something kills though. Oh man, look at this. The entire firing squad is here. Oh, he managed to get away. He managed to survive another day because the Equestrian kind of have given up. Serpentia, however, probably does not have that kind of luck, since they are getting absolutely destroyed. Oh, even in the north here, troops from Equestria are moving in to try and settle the score. Well, somehow these guys are managing to actually build a new village without any sort of problems. What the heck? Maybe the land is cursed after all. Man, Serpentia doesn't even have the privilege to build another village. Alright, much of the land seems to be cursed, so there aren't gonna be as much new villages being formed here. Melphoria and the Griffin Kingdom, along with Myconade, are trying to build a sort of alliance. The Alliance of Strong Axe has been formed between the three kingdoms of Griffin Kingdom, Melphoria, and Myconade. Myconade, whatever. Founder, the Bish. The Pussy? Alright. Well, whatever the case, it seems that it's gonna take some time for this kingdom to be formed. What is this? Work recruit poster. Gives this irresistible recruit poster to soldiers or civilians, and that they will work in factories in no time. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I'll show you guys what happened when I use the times 40 time kind of stuff. Oh, never mind. It actually works. Somehow. Okay. Well, it's still laggy as heck, but you know. Serpentia is still trying to rebuild their lost civilization, despite the fact that you know, they are much destroyed already. Bloody War of Melphoria, Equestria against Hydrangea, and the rest of the world against Hydrangea. Wow, Hydrangea is not doing well, being attacked by both of these superpower entity. Well, I can already predict that it's not gonna go well for Hydrangea. I mean, come on now, look at this. Look at this. Troops differences. One warrior versus 1700. One warrior versus 2175. Okay, okay. I mean, good luck to Hydrangea. Oh, they are getting annexed, so they are not going to be destroyed in their entirety, as they've been annexed into the Strong Egg faction. Good. Good for them. Oh, Hydragnia somehow still have representative to actually build a sort of village. Alright, I have no idea what kind of bug is preventing these areas to be expanded upon, but okay. Perhaps I should put on unlimited zone range to kind of prevent this from happening. The game might be a little bit laggy, but do pardon that this map has been kind of corrupted after all. Alright, as the kingdom start to fill in the open areas, we should not have the problem of, you know, villages being formed and destroyed. Now, why are these guys, those who aren't even, like, you know, capable of building a kingdom, getting added into the empire? I mean, the alliance of strong X. That's kind of weird. Alright, seems that the greatest war of all existence has been declared now, and Equestria is being attacked by the strong X. These are dark times indeed. No more friendship and magic, only blood and gunpowder. Well, this city has like population of 1. Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, perhaps, you know, the one thing that will prevent this bug from pestering our event tab is going to be the destruction of every kingdom except one. And perhaps that doesn't even cut it, because that kingdoms that gotta be left at the end of the game will probably have the same bug. Anyway, the town of Arato has been taken over. Canterlot is also being overrun here. Igifo has pretty much been annexed already, and now it is time for Canterlot to suffer the same fate here, being destroyed partially and annexed into a giant empire. There we go. Canterlot has been completely taken over. The northmost town of Maishama is also getting attacked here, and this one probably will get destroyed instead of having the privilege to be annexed. Oh, there are 2 people left. Alright, Orina is a pretty big town. I wonder what will happen to it. Now this one does actually have some pretty nice defensive here, with a wall separating the town from most of the southern portion. But still, you see that troops from Equestria who still have to defend themselves from a fierce invasion. Alright, Equestrian troop actually managed to get a little bit to the southern border to defend, and perhaps make some counterattack happening in the southern edge here. Over in the far east, Google. Okay, Google. And Oxiovo are also kind of like doing stuff here. They're kind of duking it out a little bit for the small size that they are. These guys also have a remnant of the old save. Okay, well, what do we have here? These two guys are still struggling to make a new village. Meanwhile, Arena has finally been annexed. Come on, and it's gone. Arena has finally been annexed, and now we only have the few colonies left to go. We have Anishink, which has already been annexed, Viwa, Okadron, and Google. Alright, where's the fight happening? Oh, it's Viwa. Viwa has been annexed. Alright. What next? Oh, this tower is actually doing some heavy lifting here for Google. But once the troops from the south here reach this area, they will probably not find it very useful anymore. Because you know, this thing will be destroyed. I mean, it will get to be very useful if these guys can reach it, but you know. Run away, kid. No, hide! Mir, hide! You're gonna get killed, come on. Alright, the King Hogu of Cressia has been killed. Huh. Well, I guess they have made peace with Equestria after all. Although they have reduced Equestria to a size that will no longer be threatening to the strong X. It seems that the alliance is no longer needed as the strong X finally dissolves. Well, the one that is going to be most benefited from that dissolves is going to be the Griffin Kingdom, which has already kind of branched across the entire continent here. Meanwhile, the second largest Melphoria kind of like having the privilege of being the belt of the world, to separating the Griffin Kingdom in half. And in the far south here, Minyo Nate, 68 people are happily farming and trying to make their life a little bit better. Alright, let's speed things up. Seems that the game is getting super laggy and broken. The treaty of people has been formed here with Equestria and Melphoria, which has already incurred the wrath of the Griffin Kingdom, and now they are going to attack Equestria for real. But most of the time it's going to be Melphoria. Oh, this town has already been destroyed in its entirety. That was quick. Has Equestria been destroyed? No, it has not. Well, good luck. Because the elves are not gonna be as lucky. Melphoria is suffering from some severe depopulation here. You can see on the number. Oh man, these guys, troops from the Griffin Kingdom, are just wreaking havoc all over the place. Everywhere they go. You don't even see the elven troop doing any heavy damage. I guess maybe perhaps destroying a few buildings. But other than that, I don't see any hope for Melphoria here. And Equestria, however, is actually doing pretty well. They've managed to repel most of the invasion forces, destroying several... well, this kind of like deterring the ship from boarding. Oh, here we go. Troop from Melphoria is here, actually, to help. Merforia. Still kind of like... kind of around, actually. Well, I don't know. These southern villages are being completely in ruin. This area still kind of have some people left, but that is, you know, not very promising looking. And the largest population center is now located in the far western area. Alright, hang on. I have an idea, okay? There's some buggy shit happening right now. So, I'm gonna pause it here. And we'll be back to see if this thing has been solved, okay? 3, 2, 1. And we are back. We are back and problems are not solved. Still the same thing happening. And the remaining kingdoms that used to be, you know, the Dragon Kingdom and whatever the Dwarf are, actually trying to form completely new kingdom at you know, this open space here, which I don't think is going to be formed at all because they are still facing the same problem. So again, it's just a map, you know, it's just a map being silly, and I guess we just have to deal with it. Oh, somehow the king of the Griffin Kingdom has been assassinated in a surprise attack here by Daone. Alright, that assassin has been dealt with. And a subsequent attack on Merforia will be continued. This village has been completely destroyed. This one as well will be destroyed in a flash. There we go, and I think they have done with all of the... They have already finished all the buildings here. That will be open space. Hopefully these guys can actually form a stable kingdom that is not going to be cursed and not be able to form. But who knows? Kingdom of Griffin Kingdom are still trying to stop the war here, and they have actually managed to do it. Stop the war. Of course, Equestria has fallen in, you know, during the break, probably. Here we can see the remnant of the old tower. Kind of a shame because it's kind of preventing the kingdoms from expanding. Even Mignonette is also not capable of forming the buildings here. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it has something to do with the soil. Nope. Doesn't seem to be the case either. Perhaps it has something to do with the village themselves, you know. House 0 up 0, population 1, army 0. Yeah, I feel like they form as like ghost villages. After all, we have actually seen a new village being formed in these areas, and they seem to be doing okay. I mean, this city here, I mean this town here, Awina, seems to be doing quite well for themselves, despite the fact that they are a new village. So I have no idea what is causing this bug from happening. I mean, causing this bug to happen, actually. That's the correct grammar. Maybe have something to do with the mods. Alright. Okay, that's some... What is going on in here? Alright, never mind. It doesn't seem that we will be able to access the Wait, hang on. That's the wrong thing. It should be in the burger. There we go. Sonic speed. We'll see what happens in the future as the kingdom progress into the next age. Multiple freaking villages being formed and destroyed immediately. Why are there fightings over here? Who are these guys fighting against? Slow down. Oh, Mophoria. I guess we are at war once again. Alright, let's speed it up to 40. I mean, we have already seen this happening the last time. Mophoria population rapidly decreasing. Another village has been permanently destroyed. $164, 144, 124, 105. We're counting down to the day when Mophoria get absolutely destroyed. Alright. And it seems that the kingdom has completely been eradicated. Well, maybe. I mean, we still have, you know, new villages trying to be formed here. I would assume that that should stop when... It should probably stop when, you know, those people died of old age. I guess some of these guys might be immortal. For example, we have the king of... Oh, okay, this guy's not immortal. He just, like, lived very long. How old are you, sir? How do you see the age? Birthday is like 25th of whatever. Oh, here we go. 135. So, kind of old, but not exactly an immortal. Ah, the Griffin Kingdom is trying to declare war once again. Now, against the last kingdom standing. Minokinate. Well, let's see how the war is being planned. We see that they're trying to board the ship and set sail. Here we go, here we go. Troops have been dropped, the ship has been sunk, but nothing's gonna save Minokinate from this incursion here. They are the last kingdom surviving after all. I mean, what is the last kingdom surviving after all? The smaller usually does not win. And that village has been completely destroyed. Wow, okay, good timing. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Minokinate has yet to be fully destroyed. Unless these guys get killed. After all, if we look over to the kingdom list, we still have at least 1, 2, 3, and 4 kingdoms left. With Great Nymeria having a king. Gal Kingdom have 1 dude. Minokinate has 10, and Mophoria still have 25. Speed it up to 40, and we'll see if the other guys kind of dies off. Still, kind of weird, because the Griffin Kingdom is able to build new village with no problem arising at all. Meanwhile, other kingdoms seems to be kind of cursed in their regard. Perhaps the Griffin Kingdom is destined to be the world dominator after all. Which is why they can just develop building like they are nothing. Literally, the land favors them. You know, look at this. Even the nook and cranny here are also getting claimed. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3 kingdoms left. Hopefully these guys aren't gonna be immortal. Especially the Gal Kingdom Dwarven man. Because that guy is like... Well, he's still alive. That is still a problem for us. I have no idea where he is, as he does not show up on the map. Well, whatever the case is, I think we are pretty much set to declare the winner here. I think that nobody is going to be able to take over the Griffin Kingdom anymore. So congratulations to the Griffin Kingdom for being the world dominator in this area. Gal Kingdom has finally been destroyed. I mean, I'm still gonna be here waiting for these kingdoms to be fully destroyed by, you know, just absolutely having no people left. Although Great Nymeria seems to be quite resilient. Alright, well, the Griffin Kingdom does start out as a pretty large kingdom after all. So this is not gonna be very surprising based on how these things used to go. But, you know, sometimes usurper do happen. Sometimes alliances does not go well. This time the alliance does go pretty well for the Griffin Kingdom. Not for the other kingdom that is in the middle here that I forgot the name of because I don't care. And I think they still showed up on the map, right? I mean, it's Melphoria, yeah. For Melphoria, because they didn't really spend that much troops into annexing other kingdoms during the alliance phase. And now, well, that does not go well for them. Melphoria still have 6 people left, and whatever the other kingdom is, still have the king, which is... Well, he is kind of like starving to death. So we are just going to sit here and wait. In the meantime, I'll probably give some updates to what is going on here in my station. So my long, you could say that, you know, a very old tool of mine in this YouTube operation, which is the earplugs or the headphones, has been completely tattered. I got this one along with a phone, and yeah, I actually kept it for quite a long time, probably longer than the shelf life that it actually has. Shelf life, is that like, you know, the, you know, it's expiration date, you know. Usually these freaking earplug thingies aren't exactly the best constructed. They're not well made. They're made to be replaced, you could say, you know, planned obsolescence. Always break in 1 year or less. And of course, they always has like one ear being broken. And after like years of using this earplug, it has finally given in. It has finally given in, and the left ear has completely been, you know, silent. It has fallen silent. Of course, the right ear still works, but you know, that's not gonna be very comfortable to wear. Wow, these guys are still alive. Also, the Great Nymeria's king has been killed. I mean, has been starved to death. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably gonna need a new earphone, earplug, headphone, whatever the heck. Hopefully that the new one will be much more resilient and does not break. Hopefully. Alright. Well, this town seems to be pretty well developed. Why does this... Oh, these are 2 different towns. Also, these are very close to each other. I don't like it. Alright, I'm not gonna wait for the rest of the guys to like starve to death. Perhaps they even have like, you know, immortality. going on. So yeah. Also, you see this. Do you see? Hang on, where is it? This symbol. Do you know what this is? A Amogus. That's right. They snuck in an Amogus reference. Alright, so I'm not gonna wait for the other guys to like starve to death. They have no control over any territories, and they are pretty much just gone anyway. So yeah, this is going to be it for the video today. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more WorldBox World Domination, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Alright, goodbye.